Alright, welcome everyone. So, just gonna notify that I am now live. So I think we have our first two players ready. I think they're deciding on the stage list right now. We have DoTheMario, our Wii Fit combatant, and Adam, the Ganoncord rep. Let's see. Yeah, so the Wii Fit trainer, we did have a co-commentator. However, he is caught up in something, so unable to co-commentate as of right now. Hopefully he will join soon. Okay. Alright, the battle should begin shortly. So there seems to be a little bit of a mishap where some players are restricted apparently and others are not from the JMU channel. Can I update the stream title to include a good replay for Ganoncord players? Yes, I can. Give me a moment. Oh, actually, that's a really good recommendation. Thank you. Yes, Ed, it is 4v4. Let's see. Well, one of the main reasons I actually left out the featuring part is because some players are really well known, you know, nationally or regionally. Others are internationally, and then some are just really well known in the server and they're really strong players. However, they've never partaken in a tournament setting, so you know, it's hard to kind of tell people, hey, this person's really important. But I can certainly try. Actually, you know what I don't have is the list from the Wii Fit Trainer side. I have no idea who's participating from the other end. So the only one I can cover is the Ganoncord side. Yes, sorry, this room does have a password, so this is only for the server players. Oh, okay, so they're still doing the stage side of things. Hi, Maolin. Okay, so sounds like we have a stage list of Final Destination, Pokemon Stadium 2, Smashville, Battlefield, Small Battlefield, and the counter picks are Hollow Bastion, Town and City, and Kalos League. I don't have a Nightbot, but I will manually update the fights as they go. Honestly, the co-commentator said that they will be late. I have no idea. Never heard back from them. So, if I have to solo this, I'm perfectly fine with that. Okay, alright, Daffodil, you have it. The list of the title is updated, so it features the 3 most prominent players in the crew battle. Okay, seems like stages are getting set. Okay, so Final Destination got banned, Smashville, and Small Battlefield, and they are going to start on Battlefield. Here we go. Fresh stocks. Adam for Ganondorf, DoTheMario for Wii Fit Trainers.
Let's stretch our legs.
first start. Nobody ever expects a movement split. They have a lot of strong smash attacks starting. Both players are going quite heavy on the committal side. Ooh! And the strong bear takes it. Unfortunate drift into it too. Adam's doing well to keep his distance while putting on some strong pressure. Oh my goodness, Adam's just totally in the zone with his smash attacks. Oh, good back here from DoTheMario. Excellent read on that edge play. Now, for those that don't know, Wii Fit Trainer's up tilt is actually insanely big. It's the size of the entire Ganon's upper body. It's absolutely insane. Adam doing a little tech check there to see if he'll run into him. Oh, DoTheMario choosing a high recovery when called out. Excellent tech. Oh, and the callback with the dare. Oh no! Unfortunate. Was it worth the stock? I don't know. Adam going in for a hard read once again. Good down tilt. I think that was a trump attempt. Oh! And the roll. And the forward air takes it, just like that. Well done to both sides. Welcome, Galaxy Taco. Alright. So Adam takes the lead for everyone. Well, not everyone, but Ganoncord specifically. 2 stocks remaining. And Wii Fit Cord is down on their first flare. Apparently there seems to be a rule set debate going on in the chat logs, whether you wish to use European rule set or the American rule set. Now, something I found interesting actually is that normally Wii Fit trainers like to camp, especially at the ledge, but in that game, that was very hyper-aggressive on both ends. A lot of smash attacks coming out, just going for the absolute kill. seems to be a few complicated holdups, as some people have access to the crew battle chat and others don't. Alright, wonder who is next on the lineup for the Wii Fit trainers. I think the Ganoncord mod is a little bit sleepy, as he's calling in the next Ganondorf player. It's okay, it's understandable. Old and confused. Age does that to you. And Marlon, you're absolutely right. Wii Fit Dare is absolutely big. It is right up there with Ganondorf. Okay, it seems like... Big happy. Did the Ganons lose yet? Oh yeah, they lost. They lost so badly. I don't think they'll ever be making another comeback from this. JMUs are completely banned now, since they lost that badly. Oh, did you lose 2 stocks? Thank you for updating me. Totally wasn't like cheating or anything. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Make you a mod, big hacker? I recall something along the lines of like... you having oppression and telling people to not talk in your server, so yeah, no, I don't think so, buddy. You cannot oppress the people. Alright, I think we have our next Wii Fit trainer stepping in. Yeah, that's okay, Fanta, if you are from the EU. Okay, so Fanta is Naruto 5. Well, why 5 though? What happened to 1, 2, 3, 4? Epic. Welcome, Pokey. Good to see you, buddy. Okay, so an apparent drop on the Wii Fit site, but Fanta is filling in, so here we are. Okay, so the first band is Pokemon Stadium 2. And Final Destination. And Kalos is the selected stage. Okay. Alright, okay, here we are. Ready to start. Okay, so we got Adam from Ganoncord versus Fanta, aka Naruto 5. Fanta with the fresh 5 stocks, and Adam needs to SD twice. Okay, here we go, 3 stocks to 1.
Let's stretch our legs.
Now let's see how Fanta will do. He can tie up the game as long as he takes a stock without losing one. However, if Adam takes a stock, oh, amazing tech and an amazing spike. Well done to both players. Good coverage with the ball in air. Wow, that almost took me. And the down tilt doesn't. Wow, well done, Fanta. Cleaned up the stock right there and back to even for both sides. Yeah, unfortunately there will be some delay between Europe and America. Thankfully, no stutters. Oh yeah, Zinc, like, Wii Fit Trainer with deep breathing, it's essentially cheat mode. Okay, so next up we have Rush Mars from the Ganondorf side. I know the connection between Europe and America players is smooth overall. There just happens to be a solid half a second to a second of input delay. Okay, so That was really nice that they already had their stages banned and ready to go. So Smashville and Yoshi's was banned, Hollow Bastion was picked. Here we go. 3 stocks each, fresh start. Very aggressive whiz kick start. Oh, good read on down. Unfortunately too slow.
Feel the burn.
Wow, Mars is really getting into there. Okay. Hello,
Hi.
Jackie. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You are very quiet, sir.
Give me a minute. Is that better?
A little bit.
Yeah, alright. I'm sorry. UK clocks went back and I forgot.
It's all good. Oh, and the amazing call out from Spot Dodge and the down smash.
Yeah, you can sort that out in between games, and I will see what I
One
can.
second, I will drop it. 5 seconds.
Yeah, solo comms is hard. You've been doing a good job.
There you go.
Ooh.
So both players are going pretty aggressive and crazy right now. Fanta's doing a pretty good job of zoning Mars out, using the safe moves to keep out and then drifting away.
Yeah, that's pretty standard for the Wii Fit game plan. You basically never want to be in mid-range. You want to try and either stay far away and then sometimes burst in and do a lot of damage, take advantage of Ganon's weight.
Yeah, oh my goodness. I know you're not connected live yet with me, Chucky, but we had a back air kill almost mid-stage at decently high percentages, but not as high as you'd think, and that just took the stock right there. What a powerful finish.
Yeah, that checks out. That checks out for either character, actually.
Well, you know the funny thing is that if Wii Fit Trainer has deep breathing, I believe it, instead of the regular 1 times multiplier on the knockback and damage, I believe it becomes 0.9 on Wii Fit. Am I correct?
Yeah. It's the gravity is 0.9, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, not the gravity, sorry, the damage taken.
The damage taken, right? So that means that Ganondorf's back air, which normally can steal stocks at 70%, that actually allows Wii Fit Trainer to live longer than expected.
Yeah. You can live a little bit longer, your full speed's also a little bit faster, so that means you don't die as early off the top. So it's actually like comboing an entirely different character, and some combo routes just don't work on one and work on the other because the full speed dramatically changes and the damage taken changes.
Right. Idiot, the second commentator, is Chucky. He's a mod from the Wii Fit court side.
The
He's
owner,
from Europe.
yes, the UK.
Oh, the UK
Unfortunately,
specifically.
yeah, I am. Unfortunately, I am British, so I get made fun of on the internet.
Okay. I don't think there's any unfortunate part in that. I think that's pretty cool.
You have sent you the Parsec friend request, so when you can do that, and otherwise I'll try and be a bit more analytical and just...
Perfect. I have accepted. Feel free to connect in.
Thank you. Cool. Send a request to connect.
Do you see my screen?
It says that you are doing something else right now. So you need to turn off approved apps.
There you go. Does that work?
Oh, there you go. Yep. Perfect.
Do you see the entirety of OBS or just to the game screen?
I see the whole of OBS.
Okay. Alright, that's fine.
That's fine.
I'm cool with that.
I can see
Okay.
Twitch chat anyway, so...
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Fresh stocks, 3v2. Or 3v1, sorry. So we have Fanta versus Elf King.
Yeah. So Fanta, of course, hails from Northern Ireland. He's 6th on the Northern Ireland PR. And, yeah, he's one of the better Wii Fits in the UK. There's like 3 decent Wii Fits in the UK, and he's one of them.
Okay. And we have Elf King, actually. He's one of our better Ganondorfs. He's in the up-and-coming ranks. And I believe if he had the chance to go into more active offline tournaments, he could make a name for himself.
Yeah, you can see that. He's going toe-to-toe right now. And it is a bit of a rough matchup to try and to get in on Wii Fit Trainer and then to deal with Wii Fit Trainer once you get in.
Oh, absolutely. Because Wii Fit Trainer is really good at it. Wow, just
It's
like
a
that, he
reversal.
took it. Wow. Methode, no, the stream is actually in 60 frames a second. But I believe ever since Parsec kicked in, the stream might be lagging.
Yeah. That is potentially possible, because the Parsec is a little bit CPU heavy at times.
Oh yeah, my frames are all over the place right now. Normally it's standard sitting 7 to 8,000, but right now it's fluctuating between 5 and 10,000.
You can lower the Parsec bitrate, and that might fix it.
How would I do that?
Go back up and into host,
Yeah.
and then change the bandwidth limit to something a lot lower. Yeah, that works.
Do you need to save or anything like that?
No, I should just do it.
Alright. Oh, there we go. It's stabilized back to 8,000 for now. Yes, thank you, Infidel. I'm just like dealing with 2 things here at the same time, so give me a moment to update the scores as we play.
Yeah, and now I have to call in.
Do you have to call in again?
No, I have to call in Jepero.
Oh, gotcha.
Cool. Right, and Jepero is coming in. I don't actually know too much about Jepero. So hopefully they can surprise me. Fanta, of course, doing a pretty good job so far.
Oh yeah, Fanta's been a very strong contender. Okay, Jepero. Now, how do you think this matchup stands from the Wii Fit trainer side of things? Do you think this is like a +2, +3, +1 kind of deal?
Yeah, so I know that Fanta and Cretin have played a little bit, and I've played Cretin or Clodar a little bit. And it's definitely winnable, because Clodar did get a win on, I think it was Crash, I believe, who's very, very good. But it's definitely Wii Fit favored. If it's not +1, it's +2.
Right.
and part of that's just because of how strong the zoning is. But again, then you get in, and you get hit by Wii Fit Nair, and your buttons are still faster as Wii Fit. So it's for Ganon, it's about staying in mid-range and going for Flame Choke.
Right.
But the problem is, because Wii Fit can roll out on Flame Choke and just not get hit, it's not as rewarding.
Yeah, absolutely. Wii Fit having one of the most fantastic, rollouts versus, Ganondorf's Flame Choke, that really takes away a lot of Ganondorf's options, which he heavily relies on sometimes to get a kill confirm or a kill read.
Yeah, just having a button that lets you get out of that for free is very, very strong. Especially because Flame Choke is really the only option that Wii Fit otherwise doesn't have an answer for.
Right. And by the way, that was a fantastic call-out by Alf. I don't know if intentional or not, but Wizard's foot into the soccer ball.
Beautiful. Wii Fit can actually crouch Wizard's foot, which is a fun fact.
We're not surprised at this point. We had a crew battle against the Kirby's, and our moves were limited to like dash attack, down tilt, and down air, because they crouched everything else. Over half our toolkit was useless.
Wii Fit crouch reversed is lower than Kirby crouch. It's the lowest in the game. So,
really? Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun to be able to kind of abuse that. Although the crawl is pretty slow, so it's a little difficult at times to be able to abuse fully.
Right.
But that might have made Wii Fit good in Smash 4, because if you remember like the crouch sliding tech that became a thing, yeah, that would have made Wii Fit super good, because you basically just like wave dash to your opponent whilst crouching.
Oh, when the big dare comes in. Now, another interesting thing to note is that Wii Fit Trainer having deep breathing mode, I essentially call it cheat mode, because it just enables Wii Fit to become so much stronger out of the blue.
Yeah, it's so good. It's such a powerful tool. It gives you so many dumb kill confirms, where it makes your dumb kill confirms more consistent.
Oh,
Wii Fit's
absolutely.
advantage state without deep breathing is still really, really good. But then like you add deep breathing mobility, which buffs your neutral like tenfold, and then you have the damage. Then you really cheat.
So I think in my practice rounds, one of the Wii Fit trainers used deep breathing, and they hit me with dare off stage, just ever so slightly above the stage horizontal, and I straight up died from that. And then in the next dock, I did the exact same thing to them, but they recovered. Now granted, Wii Fit's recovery is better, but that just puts Ganon to shame. Excellent downer call out from Elf King there.
Yeah.
Taking an early stock.
So trying to go for the, it's a really smart play to go for header there, and a better weight. Because the goal of doing reverse header in that situation is you cover jump and neutral get up with the header hitbox, and then you cover roll in with the ball.
Right. Okay. And the F smash call out reversed takes it. Oh my goodness. That was a rough matchup.
Yeah, just dashing right out of the way, and really, really well played from Jepero. Nice read. Not necessarily necessary. If you like dashed the other way and then went for like an F tilt or something, or even a back tilt could probably kill.
Right.
But the F smash works. Why not? Kills at 40, will probably kill at 150. Okay, and that puts us at 4-3. This is nice and close. We are waiting on a Ganon main.
I believe our last Ganon main is the myth and the legend, Ray Kalm. A really well-known Ganon in the Ganondorf community, actually. He's made quite a name for himself, especially in the Smash 4 days.
Will be interesting to see how he fares. Can he clutch out? That is the question. Jepero has banned SV and SBF. SBF is interesting because it is one of Wii Fit's best stages. Because the platforms are so big, you can go for your down throw setups whenever you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And SV, I think, is banned just because you really don't want a stage that small in this matchup,
Right.
depending on who you are. You can actually go SV against Ganon and have it work, but it's a little bit more difficult. You want the option to camp or to approach, but SV makes you better at approaching, but only really gives you approaching as an option, because there's no real long range on SV, it's just mid-range and...
Right, and I guess the nice thing about both of those stages, as much as they benefit Wii Fit Trainer, is that it gives Ganondorf's burst range an option. Because his burst range being mid is, you know, sometimes a detriment, but, you know, having small stages really benefits Ganondorf, as he can prevent opponents from camping him out.
Let's get a good stretch.
Okay, here we go. 1 stock to 3 fresh ones. I think if Ray Kalm can close out this stock without losing one, then we have a nice, even game.
Yeah, we've seen Jepero kind of fish for that a little bit, and hitting it there. And that's like one of the classic setups. If you watch Sinagera, one of the things he does that's like super cracked is he'll jump with the sun and use the wind box to push the ball back at you. So he'll basically do that aggressively.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it's nuts. And it gives Wii Fit a real mid-range, but you don't want to rely on it too much.
Oh, and Ray Kalm's barely whiffing back here, though.
Okay, Jepero kind of giving up stage control a little bit there. Wait for Ray Kalm, gets the header punish. Again, just sitting on the other side, does not want to deal with a potential flame choke.
No, oh my goodness. What a wild call out. And that's it, that's 1 stock down.
Is that like 8% I've seen healed now?
Yeah.
Oh, trying to go for a jump call out. That could have been it. That could have been a robbery and a half. Seeing a little bit more ledge play now.
Yeah, so I think this is where Wii Fit Trainer traditionally excelled, especially in Smash 4 as well. Just everything at the ledge.
Yeah, in Smash 4 it was basically the entire game plan. Oof. In this game it's definitely not as good, but it's still pretty good. Like, it's very rewarding because you can like ledge cancel stuff and go into a bunch of other tech and like hit a bunch of great combos and rob stocks and all that, but you know, you can just hit it. You can just hit Wii Fit when they go for it. So it's better to just play neutral, especially because you really don't want to be in the corner against Ganon.
Exactly.
And so you don't...
You know, something interesting to note there is that Ray Kalm got the spike hitbox of Blizzard's Foot. I believe if that had been the late one, as Wise Potato also pointed out, is it would have sent Wii Fit Trainer directly up, possibly killing him right there and then. So, you know, it's unfortunate when the stronger side of the move is worse off than the weaker side at times.
Cool. We have 3 AM Smash up next. The question is, can he clutch out? Right. Yeah, it'll be 3 AM Smash. I haven't really seen them too much. But they have shown up. Alright, yeah, the IDM password is pinned, and it is down to 3 AM Smash now. 2 stocks to 3. So Ray Kalm will be SDing. And we will see what happens here. I'll be interested in the bans from 3 AM. Or actually, it'll be Ray Kalm who's banning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what stages would you ban if you're Ganondorf in this situation?
Honestly, I would want to ban any stage that allows for one, wall jumping, because that's an extra tool for Wii Fit Trainer to, delay edge recovery.
Yep.
So Callus would be one, and I want to say any big stages, because part of the whole matchup irritation I find is that Wii Fit Trainer just having two projectiles, just being able to throw across the entire stage, especially with Soccer Ball, you're able to control exactly which angle you send it, and that's a bit of a nuisance because it becomes a little less predictable how the Wii Fit Trainer is going to toss out an active hitbox at all times. So I would probably want to go for small battlefield or, like you said, small Smashville.
Yeah, and especially because we're actually going for the widest stage in the game in PS2, but it's not like you can't really camp under the platforms.
Right.
But that doesn't matter as much for Wii Fit because ball doesn't really work under platforms, at least not as well. Okay, we've seen the game plan immediately from 3AM. Giving up stage control a little early, and that is
just
very
like that.
costly.
Oh my goodness, a 0 to death. Let's go.
Yeah, so that's one of the things that I try and teach people when I did coaching for Fitcord is, don't give up stage control early, especially in certain matchups. Just try and keep it, because the damage that you can do with your aerials and with your moves is so much more rewarding than what you can get off by losing stage control. And I remember John Numbers himself, the king of ledge camping, actually coming into Fitcord and kind of saying something to that effect.
Right. Oh, he's
a few times
real
actually.
Aggressive, though.
Yeah, Ray Kalm is clearly looking for some cheese. He's looking for some safe aerials as well. Oh, unable to secure the grab there. Nice idea. Now we're looking a little bit more even.
Now, you know what the funny thing is that Ray Kalm, pardon my memory, but I believe he ledge canceled into the forward air, which is what allowed for that entire string of 0 to death to happen. On top of just having an amazing read on him. Just like that, the option call out.
Really, really well played to just hang above, cover, jump, get up, and then wait and cover the get up attack. And this is looking a little bit of a wash. The clutch for Ray Kalm is looking likely, unless 3AM Smash can pull something out of the bag.
Just go. The button press, followed by the bait. Oh my goodness.
That's a reminder. We were talking about how you shouldn't corner yourself in this matchup.
Yeah.
And that was basically the perfect explanation as to why. That was an essay. A full-on dissertation as to why some matchups you just shouldn't corner yourself. You really shouldn't. It's not worth it.
Well, I gotta say, that was an awesome display from both sides. The Wii Fit core definitely had, myself and some members worried that we were gonna get wiped here because, the mid lineup there was very strong.
Yeah, Fanta is a very strong competitor, and he's played Clodar a lot, who is the best Ganon in Ireland.
Okay.
So, that kind of thing going. And again, Clodar knew the matchup because Clodar has a Wi-Fi win on Crash, who is the best one of the better Wii Fits in Europe at his peak.
Right, well, thank you for joining me, Jackie. I appreciate all your input and co-commentating with me here.
I appreciate you for having me despite my lateness.
It's all good, We're all here for fun and games anyways.
Yeah.
So, appreciate it. Thank you to all the Wii Fit Cord members who partook in the JMU. Well, now you know, Jackie. Next time you can show them this video and get your Discord group riled up to take for a round 2 sometime in the future.
Hopefully. Now they know to not quarter themselves.
Exactly.
That's the thing is, that's like the first thing you learn in Fitcord coaching. You go to the personal training, you ping a personal trainer, and like the first thing they'll tell you is stop cornering yourself. It's the first thing I'll tell you as well. Calm down.
Yeah, that would definitely make sense, and I think it's really important, right? Because Ganondorf's ledge trapping game, it can be quite formidable. Like, his
Yeah.
his down tilts and his forward airs, like, man, do they ever hit hard. And it's all about one good read and you're knocked off and you're done.
Yeah, no, his ledge grappling game is super strong. His game when you're in the corner is super duper strong. You basically win in most other situations. Even like being juggled by Ganon is a pain because he gets so much reward off it. But for Wii Fit, it's not the end of the world because you have, your B reverses and your header stalls. You have a lot of mix-ups that you can use to get down, and you just have more mobility. Being in the corner or being at ledge is the worst situation against Ganon by a mile.
Right. It actually gives us a fighting chance.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, yeah, I gotta say that last fight was quite one-sided, unfortunately, but it definitely, brought in that clutch comeback factor.
Yeah, really, really well played from Ray Kalm to bring it home for Ganoncord.
I believe this is the second time he's done it. He's been our anchor twice now, and both times it's just been, obliterating the last opponent.
That's what you want in an anchor.
Oh, absolutely. And I guess, hopefully, these JMUs will change people's minds and they can no longer say, lol, Ganon sucks.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Look, -2 matchups I'll win. I'm just saying that. -2 matchups are not the end of the world.
No, absolutely not. Player skill is always a big factor in that. And, the pluses and minuses are just I take them as a, with a grain of salt and a ballpark kind of thing.
Yeah.
I like that. Ganon only sucks if we lose. True. That's why we made the lowest tier character. Because if we lose, we say Ganon sucks. If we win, man, get good. Alright. Thank you everyone for joining, and I think this is a good time to call it here. Appreciate it, everyone. Thank you.